Krampus, the Christmas demon. Have you ever stopped to wonder if Christmas, the season of lights and joy, might also have a darker side? Before Santa Claus with his jolly laughter, there was a figure completely different. Imagine a horrid creature, massive horns, a hairy body, and chains rattling as a chilling warning. He didn't bring gifts, he brought fear. Who is Krampus, the Christmas demon? And more importantly, what can this terrifying figure teach us about good and evil? Today, on Beyond the Bible, we're opening the door to this shadowy tale, exploring the origins of this eerie legend and uncovering what it reveals about our traditions, and perhaps about ourselves. 1. The origin of the legend. To understand Krampus, we must journey back centuries to the Alpine regions of Europe. In countries like Austria, Germany, and Croatia, Christmas wasn't the cheerful celebration we know today. At the time, St. Nicholas was the central figure, a kind Catholic bishop rewarding well-behaved children with gifts. But he was never alone. Alongside him came something that could make anyone tremble. Krampus, a demonic creature whose mission was to punish misbehaving children. Where did this terrifying figure come from, and why was it so necessary? Some scholars suggest that Krampus has roots in pagan traditions predating Christianity. He may be linked to Norse gods or demonic figures representing chaos and retribution. With the rise of Christianity, these legends were adapted to reinforce ideas of virtue and divine punishment. Just as the Bible presents figures embodying God's judgment, like Lucifer, the fallen angel who defied the heavenly order, Krampus seems to symbolize the eternal struggle between light and darkness, good and evil. But what if Krampus is more than that? Perhaps he's something that should never have left the spiritual realm, something that connects us to the primal fears buried deep within ourselves. 2. The legend in detail. According to legend, on the night of December 5th, known as Krampusnacht, this monstrous creature would roam in search of naughty children. He dragged heavy chains across the ground, carried birch rods to beat misbehaving kids, and a sinister sack on his back. But this wasn't just any sack. Inside, Krampus stuffed children, taking them away. Some were thrown into icy rivers, others were dragged to hell. Imagine the muffled screams inside the sack, the clanging chains echoing on frozen ground, and Krampus's fiery eyes piercing the darkness. Was this legend merely a way to discipline children? Or was there something deeper, something supernatural? Today, the tradition survives through the festival of Krampusnacht, where people dress in horrifying masks, horns, and chains to reenact this eerie legend. But is it just a spectacle for tourists? Or is it a reminder of something we'd rather forget? 3. Connection to other cultures. Krampus isn't alone. In Iceland, there's Grýla, a giant troll, who kidnaps and cooks naughty children. In Britain, there's Mary Loide, a spectral figure wandering the streets during Christmas. And in Brazil, there's the infamous Homem do Saco, Bagman, who, though not linked to Christmas, fulfills a similar role of terrifying disobedient children. Why do so many cultures create monsters to discipline children? Perhaps it's because facing evil makes us more aware of the importance of good. Perhaps fear is a tool to shape behavior. These stories aren't just scary tales. They remind us that good and evil walk side by side, and even in the happiest seasons like Christmas, there's room for darkness. But why do these legends still captivate us? Perhaps because they remind us of something we'd rather forget. Evil is always lurking. Even during the brightest celebrations, we must confront our inner demons. Krampus isn't just a creature of darkness. He's a mirror reflecting our choices, the shadows we ignore, and the monsters we carry within. The Bible teaches us that evil can be defeated, but only if we first recognize it. Is Krampus just a symbol of external evil? Or does he represent something living inside each of us, something we're afraid to face? The next time you hear chains clanking or see a shadow in the room, remember, Krampus may be waiting for your next mistake. Perhaps it's time to look closer. After all, what do these dark legends hide? And what can they teach us about ourselves? If you found this story intriguing, get ready. In Tatar, our next video will dive into who were the Knights Templar, guardians of forbidden secrets or cursed for eternity. Are you prepared to confront the unknown?